It's your Arkatech Beatz. Live. Music production. Beat making live. For everybody that likes to join the live, we're here at 9 o'clock daily. I'm going to go as long as I could go in terms of how long can I go daily. But every night we get together and I'll just let you people inside of the music business, the music making process, the music production process, the beat making process. Shout out to everybody that joins the lives. Shout out to everybody that comes in and, you know, tries to learn. And look, the way that we normally do this is I have some samples that I dig through. I find some samples and I'll make the beats, you know, pretty much in real time. And I walk you through it while I'm making the beats. You know what I'm saying? So for those who want to get into it, you know, make sure you following us at Arkatech Beatz. Make sure you tuning in every night, getting ready to see us and see what we do. All right, let's get busy with this. Let's start with our first sample, first beat. Let's go. Get this tempo together. Shout out to everybody that's in the live. We're gonna lay that down. We're gonna lay that down and we're gonna go from there. First we name the track. That's the sample. Let's go. Wood on the beat. Let's go. We're gonna double it up. We're gonna make it go to 4 bars. And I have it looping every 2 bars, but I'm gonna make it go to 4 bars. Ready? We're gonna lay down our hats on this one. Let's try this. Let's go. Peace, everybody joining the live. We're here every day, 9 o'clock. We're gonna lay that open hat down. Make sure y'all liking the live. Make sure y'all sharing the live. Get ready, let's get ready, let's go. Get ready, y'all. I'm gonna lay a clap over this, put some effects on it. Let's go. See it, ain't Jay? Quill? Now listen, before I get really started in this, I want to suggest to everybody that you go get this on a Bluetooth speaker or play it in your car. Because we're about to start, it's about go time. It's almost go time. Y'all ready? Let's go. Let's go. It's go time.
Arkatech.
Let's go. Y'all ready? Listen, what I said. I need y'all to get into y'all bags. Go put on your Bluetooth speakers. Take this to the car. Play it loud. All right, we're going to lay that down. Ready? Y'all ready? Let's go. I'm ready, I see you. Let's go. It's Arkatech Beatz. I'm your main man, Juggernaut. Shout out to my partner, Mike Trauma D. Let's go. Come on now. Share the live. Share the live. Come on now. Hit that like button, man. Y'all playing. We making beats now. Showing y'all music production. Platinum producers. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I need to add one more. So I need to add a crash in here. Let's see. Wait a minute. Ooh, I gotta put that in. Hold on. Boy, we gotta get it going, man. Let's go. Shout out to everybody that's in the live. Let's see if people that's liking the live, man. Shout out to everybody that's dropping them roses, whatever, hearts, whatever, likes, diamonds, whatever y'all sending. Appreciate that, yo. Shift 100, appreciate you. Killer 9, I see you. Shift 2, I see you. I gotta put that in. Yeah, I don't know when that new MPC dropping, man. I hope it don't drop too soon, man. Cause not for nothing, I just got this joint like in September, man. So it'd be a real atrocity right now to have to go get another MPC after I just bought one on the tail end. I'd be pissed. But let's see what happens, man. Shout out to Andy Mack and them at the car. Shift 2, I see you. Appreciate you. I gotta get that sound in there. I gotta figure out where to put it. Like guitar. It's too clean. It's too clean. It's too clean. It gotta go in. Sharing the live. Hit that like button. I gotta get that in there. Let's go. I don't like it there. I don't like it there. Yeah, I gotta do it there at the end. Let's go, let's go. It's Arkatech Beatz. It's Sunday. We making beats live. Music production live. Multi-platinum producers. Big Pond Nas. Jadakiss, The Game. Killer Mike. Freddie Gibbs. Max B. Why you do that? That's us. Prodigy. Featuring Nas. Self-Conscious. That's us. Raekwon. Live from New York. That's us. We're gonna double up. We're gonna make it 8 bars. Carlos, I see you. Come on. I need to get a crash in here. I need to get a crash in here. Shout out to everybody that's in the live. Shout out to everybody that's in the live. I'm looking for another sound to add into this. Let me try that. I'll lay that down. Shout out to everybody that's in the live. Sean, I see you. Cedric, I see you. He said, I see you. Ahmed, I see you. Let's go. Crumpton, I see you, man. I appreciate that, man. Let's go. Make sure y'all sharing the live. It's Arkatech Beatz. Listen, we about to save this beat real quick, cause we don't want the system to crash on us. You know how this go. You always want to save your music. We're gonna call this one "We Gonna Smile," cause this make me smile tonight. Shout out to everybody that's in the live. Shout out to everybody that's in the live, man. Listen, that's beat number 1. How long we been on? We been on 25 minutes. Sometimes I try to do about 2 to 3 beats. Make sure y'all sharing the live, man. Make sure y'all sharing the live. You know, doing all types of stuff. It's your main man, Juggernaut of Arkatech Beatz, man. We multi-platinum producers. If it's your first time here, make sure y'all following. Listen, we've produced for everybody. Shorty Low, Waka Flocka, Killer Mike, Nas, Prodigy, Mobb Deep, Jadakiss, Freddie Gibbs, everybody. We giving you a peek behind the curtain of what we do. So if you want to learn music production, we're here every night, 9 p.m. If you want to understand the music business, don't be the questions inside of the chat. I try to answer the questions. At the same time, make sure you're picking up these books. I'm going to always put stuff that I'm reading on the side every day so that you can see what you're picking up, so that you can start to understand what you got to do this in this music business. Let's move. Can a person make a full beat with the Akai only? Of course. You can do everything in this. You got mic plugins and everything. It just depends on how you want to put it together. Should have been here last night, man. It was super lit. Sean Ray, what's up, my man? What's happening with you? The best freestyle, I see you. Make sure y'all liking the live. Make sure y'all following the live. Okay, you've been catching a few minutes of your live. Appreciate you. Somebody asked in Facebook chat was asking me if you can make a full beat on this. Of course, this is all you need. Ahmed, I see you. It's cool. All right, now be safe now. Let's go. I'm gonna get ready to jump into the second beat in a few seconds. Gotta get the lights up. Shout out to everybody that's joining the live. We're here every night, 9 p.m. Let's go. It's Arkatech Beatz. Share the live. I can't wait for Max B to get home. We're gonna lace him. Let's go. I'm from the Bronx, New York. For those who want to know, let's go. The main man, Juggernaut, Arkatech Beatz. He said, drop top jams, yo. We gotta play this live, man. Go. That Bluetooth speaker out. You need it. What's going on? Make sure y'all liking the live. Top thumbs. I see you. Make sure you're hitting that like button. Let's go. Make sure y'all hitting that like button, man. Let's go. Share the live. Share the live.
Arkatech.
We got to get into the next track, right? So everybody that's with me in the live, as a matter of fact, before I go to the next track, let me show everybody what I did on this one. If you're coming into the live late, just kind of, you can see how we built the beat, right? Start off with the sample, right? So 4-bar loop. If you listen closely, you hear elements in there. Got a little hi-hat in there, piano, got the bass in there. And what you're trying to do now is you're trying to listen. And why the artist, my man, what's up? You know I need you, right? So we start off with that sample, of course, and then we just rebuild the beat, right? We're gonna start off with the hat in there, right? So just a little variation, nothing too crazy, right? We got an open hat in there. If you listen to it, you hear it. All right, we building the beat, we building that. Then we got the snare, right? And why hit me in the DM, yo? Let's put it together. This is not the snare, this is the kick. I got a name wrong. Let me rename this. And then if you notice, what we try to do is we try to make everything go together. So with the kick, it kind of has that because to follow how the beat is going. The sample, ready? Let's go. So listen to how it all comes together. And I want people like, yo, go follow NY the Artist, man, because this guy is a prime example of how you're supposed to use your platform to grow your audience. And like, you know, he rap, he got his music, he talk, he do commentary, he talk on hip hop, he talk on music, and that's how you're gonna build your following in 2025. You're doing it the right way, brother. And listen, I've been in the room with the best. Pun, Nas, Raekwon, the chef, you name it. Let's go. Let's make it happen, brother. Let's go. Yo, make sure y'all sharing the live. Make sure y'all sharing the live. So now I want to get into another beat real quick. So I got another sample in here that I want to try to do. I'm going to build it from scratch. Y'all to sit with me. You know what I'm saying? We're going to try to get it going. Now this one I think I want it to be a little bit more grimy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a New Yorker. I'm from the Bronx. It is what it is. Let's try it. Hold on, let me put it on the right track. Make sure I got everything where I need it to be. Let's see. Sample. Where we at? Here we go. Let's go. Go that route. Stick with me. Let's go. Yeah, y'all hear that? You hear that, Griselda? You hear it? Go. We're going to break this up. we're gonna break that up. We're gonna turn that into a new drum track. We're gonna do a new drum track. We're gonna do a non-destructive slice, and this is gonna be a new drum track that got a. So let's get into it. So now we got everything broken out, our snares and stuff. It's gonna give us the sound that we want. You know, we gotta get grimy with it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's lay this kick down. Let's go. Let's try it again. Let's go. what's going on with that. That's weird. That's definitely weird. All right, we're gonna just. All right, we're gonna make it do what it do. Let's go. Not yet. Let's go. Let's go. That's not it. Change my timing. Let's go again. Shout out to everybody that's in the live. We're making beats tonight. Listen to hear Westside Gun on it. Tag Westside Gun. We're gonna double that. I think I know what to do here. Ready? Let's go. Shout out New World Media. Shout out Anakin. Shout out Bag of Chips. What's in the building? What's in the building? 803, I see you. Wayne, I see you. Terry, I see you. Let's go. I think we should go a little bit faster. Just a little bit. Not a whole lot. Maybe like 2 BPMs. I'm going to try 78. That might put it in a little bit of a different pocket. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I had it at 75 BPMs. I'm going to go to 78 BPMs. And this is how we're going to try to figure out what's going to be the right tempo for this thing on how it feels. All right? So y'all hit me in the comments. Tell me which feels better, 75 versus 78. This is 78. New World Media to 78. 78. It bang better. Better head nod. So now, at 78 now, we can go between Griselda, and then we can go to the locks. Now you hear Jadakiss now, you see what I'm saying? Rome Streets, yep. 38 Special. Shout out to him. Media tagging Benny the Bush and 38 Special on there. Y'all, let's get these likes up. Contra. 78 wins. Yo, for everybody that just got into the Saha, yo, we got a joint with Saha too, man. Y'all should go check that out. It's called Start a War. It's Saha and Adele. That's Arkatech Beatz. That's we did that. Let's go. Y'all ready? This is the first beat we did in the first half of the live. We started at 9 o'clock. We did the first half of it, and this was the first beat. So y'all ready? Let's go. Adele. Yeah, it's an Adele sample. Song is called Start a War. Saha, Arkatech Beatz. This is the first beat we did tonight. You know I needed some Max B. Max B home November 9th. I hope y'all ready for some more collaborations like Why You Do That. That's Arkatech Beatz. Let's go. Shout out to all my new followers. Los Dramas, what's good? I see you. That was the first joint we did tonight. And then we did the second joint, which is... Hold on, I need to get that back to the right tempo. Everybody says 78. Got the grimy going tonight. Listen, man, we gotta. Every night we on at 9 o'clock, man. We teaching people how to do this hip hop MPC tutorials. Man, I guess y'all need to tag Benny the Butcher if y'all want him on it. I gotta tag him in the live. Josh, I see you. Born Ready, I see you. So what do we do on this one, right? So for people who roll with me on this, we started with the sample. It was at a certain pitch. Did we pitch it up? Yeah, we pitched it up to 3 semitones just to get it to feel a little bit better. Sometimes you got to play with the pitch on some of these things, man, just to see if it does something a little bit different for you. Right? I had a break beat in here. So I was gonna use that, but that kick didn't feel strong enough to me. The snare was good and the hats was good. So we had to break that up. We split this up in we turned that loop into individual parts in the pads so we could trigger them and control them how we want to. So I had 2 hats in here. I had this hat inside of here, I believe. Right? But it wasn't giving me what I wanted. Because you're dealing with a slower tempo, you want something that has a little bit more continuity that kind of connects the drums. Right? So then we wind up doing this hat as well. So instead of it, so it's like it has the. So instead of it being on the 1/8, we start doing the 1/16 count. Right? So now we put the kick into it. Oh, that's not it. Okay, that for whatever reason that track was acting funny. Right? I gotta rename this. So if you hear the kick drum going, we did the regular boom boom, and then what we did is we first did the main part of the drum at 1/16, and then what we did is we did they call it the ghost kick. I call it a giddy up. That's a giddy up to me. So we lower the velocity. And then we re-trigger that under that, but we change the time signature to 132, and that's how you get that classic Premier boom bap feel. I know a lot of guys say Ninth Wonder, but it's Premier, okay? Like it's Premier. It starts with him. You got to start with him. You know, regardless of who uses it more now, we got to start with who originated it, and that's Gangstar DJ Premier. Right? Let's go. So I broke down the beat how we did it. Let's play it. Shout out to everybody that's in the live, man, that's sharing the live, man. New World Media, man, I see you, man. Make sure y'all coming in and y'all liking the live. Make sure y'all following. We're here every night, man, 9 p.m., man. We teaching music production, music business. Make sure y'all copying these books so that you can learn the music business. If y'all got any questions, throw them into the chat, man. I'll answer the questions while we cooking.
Arkatech Beatz.
DJ Michelle, I see you. How much my setup cost? I've been in this a long time. What do I have currently now? I got an MPC that I use. I have an Akai MPK 261 keyboard. I don't know if you can see part of it, or you can't really see part of it in the live in the corner. I'm using a Mac Mini, and I just use that really to stream, and I use it for Serato and FL. 2 monitors, a larger monitor, and then I use the Yamaha. What is that? The NS. The Yamaha joints. I forget I'm so used to saying NS10s, but they're not NS10s because NS10s those are old school. But the ones that are like the NS10s, but they're self-powered. And that's really it. That's the setup. This is like a podcast mic, but and then an MPC. You know what I mean? So if you probably add it all up, maybe about $4,000, give or take. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe on a high number, maybe you pay $2 for the MP, you pay another $300 for the keyboard. I forgot the interface. You pay another like $300 for the interface. Then the speakers are like $400 a piece, and then the Mac is like $500. Monitors about give or take $4,000. Spice Edie, he's asking, is this the real Arkatech? Listen, we used to go by the name Infinite Architects. Right? We used to go by the name Infinite Architects. And that's when we first did our first record with Big Pun in 1998. Alright? So it was me as Juggernaut and Mike Trauma D. Shout out to my partner. That's actually my blood cousin. And we started this thing back then, 98. And then when I moved to Atlanta after we was doing New York music, and then we had to come to Atlanta, we rebranded as Arkatech Beatz. That's how we did it. I hope that answers your question. Records, if you look at our old records, which are Big Puns, Capital Punishment, Leatherface, Terror Squad, Triple Threat, Nas and Prodigy, Self-Conscious, Raekwon, Live from New York, all of those are done under moniker Infinite Architects. Never Be Friends, that's us too. Yes, sir. Asking how do I organize my kits? Yeah, so I have some go-to sounds that I have in my kit, and this is me just digging through samples. You're gonna have to take maybe a day or whatever to dig through your kit. So if you notice, I have my Juggernaut kit too, and I'm always updating it. You know what I'm saying? When I hear a new sound that I'm coming through, I'm like, yo, I gotta replace. So if I have a snare that I haven't been using in my music, I replace it. Right? If you get a new one, you replace it. And then what happens is this is how you kind of start to really, one, nurture your sound, and two, what you're doing is you're eliminating sounds that you're not using, right? And then it will help to get your music where you want it to be sonically over time. And then it also will help to save you time in terms of your workflow. So my first bank is all kicks. All right. Second, snares, B bank. C bank is different percussion. All right. My D bank is going to have my sound effects.
Arkatech.
Tags. And then when I'm doing a live, I try to find 3 to 4 samples that I want to use that night. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of just dig in my joint real quick, find 3 or 4 samples that I think will be interesting to work on. You know what I mean? Because I'm only on for an hour. Sometimes I go longer. It just depends on who's in the building. If it's rocking and people is asking questions and the beats is rocking, and I'll stay longer, you know? But we did 2 samples tonight. We did that one. I got one more. Y'all hear that? Listen, when you hear them, you know, like so what happens is when you hear a dope sample, it got to make you want to do the next beat. You know what I mean? So since I've already started it, I'm gonna just follow through. Let's go, right? New World Media, give me that mean face right now. You know I gotta do it. I can't let it just ride. Do I sell beats? Yes. You know, it just depends on what y'all working with. You know what I mean? We do sell beats. We are producers. We sell beats. You know what I mean? We sell music. It's just, you know, we want to make sure that we're in the position that we're in. We want to make sure that we're working with artists. It's not just about selling beats. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you follow us, you'll notice that we did early Meek Mill, early Saha, early Freddie Gibbs, and that's us identifying the talent before it blows up. You know, rest in peace to Trouble, Atlanta. We identify these guys very, very early, you know, and then we work with them early. Alley Boy, early, you know, just before these guys get their major deals. And it's like we like to help to really get artists to that different level, you know what I mean? But it's like the artists got to be serious. The artists have to be organized. The artists have to have access to capital. You know what I mean? Like there are a bunch of things that have to be in place for an artist, you know. And then once we kind of identify that and see that the artist has the right team and the artist has the right, you know, mindset mechanisms around them, then we can add on to that, and then we can put our brand behind that and help to validate it and help to move it faster forward. You know what I mean? So I hope that answers the question. Let's try it. Says play that other beat. I'm right into it. Which one is it? The first one or the second one? Hold on. Y'all are funny. Hold on. Rich, I see you. What up, brother? Everybody just joining the live. That was beat number 2. Let's go to beat number 1 real quick. Somebody was asking a question about, how do I prepare for dealing with artists in terms of cooking up. If I'm gonna be honest with you, we only had to cook up maybe one time for an artist, and that we had to cook up for Nas. we had met Nas at at Raekwon's. We produced most of Raekwon's second album. Shout out to him, Immobility. And we had a listening session in New York in the Hit Factory, and we was there with who came through. Old Dirty was alive at the time. Rest in peace to him. RZA came through. Track Masters was there. The owners of the label, Rifkin and Isaacson and them guys, and Nas and the Bravehearts came. So after they listened to the album as it was constructed, we was able to kind of meet Nas, and we was able to build with Nas. We gave him a beat. We gave him a beat pack. He immediately called us, said, "Yo, meet me in the studio." We went down. We laid 4 songs. We laid 3 songs with him, and then he wanted to do something else. And then we happened to have a sample, that happened to be in the MPC, and that song turned out to be "Kids in the PJs." The Self-Conscious song we had already gave Prodigy. Prodigy already had that. He was gonna put on HNIC, but Nas wanted that. So, we the co-creators of the whole shit, man. We was here. We was with Loud Records, man. We was staff producers back then, Mobb Deep, all of that back then. But to answer your question, yeah, we try to give artists beat packs. It's your responsibility if you're a producer trying to get into this. It's your responsibility to study the artists you want to work with. You are supposed to study the artists that you want to work with. You're supposed to know what kind of music they like. You're supposed to know what tempos they rap on. You're supposed to know what kind of bars, if they use samples, if they don't use samples, if they use 4-bar samples, 2-bar samples, chops. You are supposed to study and understand who you trying to sell your music to. And then what you have to do is you have to craft the music that, one, you kind of have an idea of where they're going to go. And then also you have to think futuristic, because a lot of times artists don't want to do what they already did. So you have to kind of find something that they're familiar with, but at the same time giving them something that's new and fresh, if that makes sense. I hope that answers your question. Made beats for Prodigy of Mobb Deep. We got a song called Self-Conscious featuring Nas. Yo, make sure y'all liking the live, sharing the live. So what are we working on now? We getting ready for Max B to come home. We've been talking with him a lot. We got some other records for him in the can while he was in prison, but we want to make sure that we getting him something good when he get home. You know what I mean? So we're gonna try to get him on a live on the phone. Hopefully we can do that one of these days and get that to happen. When he call in. But yeah, that's what we're trying to work on. We just did a Lloyd Banks for his Halloween Havoc not too long ago. You know what I mean? So and then we got a bunch of things that we're working on in terms of some movie stuff. Shout out to my homie Sean Anthony Baker. He's an actor. You see him probably on the TV show Swagger. You know what I mean? He got a movie that he working on, and we scoring that music for that movie right now. Well, working on the music as music supervisor. Listen, we're about to start a group. I'm gonna start a producer group so that basically I'm gonna do the parts of the live on here, and then the other parts of the live in a closed session, and that way we can kind of work closer with the producers that are trying to learn. The business is crazy, and I want to make sure that people understand the business, not just it's about making music, but you got to also know the business and make that work like that. Now I want to get into this third track, man, because
Arkatech.
Check out that Currency, One for the Wave. We're going to double this up. Get it to a 4-bar loop. Let's go. Share the live, man. Listen, you can't make this up. Listen, you gotta find these sounds, man. It's no joke. No, not the right place. Yeah, I think I need to do it there. Let's go. What's going on with that? Tripping out. I think we gotta tune it up by one. Nah, it's not right. Do I need to go down? Hold on. Nope, that's right. It was good where it was. All right. Listen. Get to a Bluetooth speaker. I'm about to bust your speakers. Let's go. What just happened? I'm tripping. Let's go. Three, I see you. Ready? Hold on. Hold on. I think we're gonna go up a little bit on this BPM. Smooth, I see you. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's try it again. One more time. Let's go. My joint ain't triggering. What's going on? Let's go again. Damn, what's happening tonight? Let's go. Y'all ready? That got a crazy switch right there. always need writers, man. Writers are hard to come by. Shout out to my homegirl Ebony Burks. Yeah, writers are hard, man. You always need writers, especially on the R&B side. Let's get these likes up. That's beat number 3. Listen. Stay motivated and dedicated, man. I like that. Motivated and dedicated, man. I appreciate you in here. Who's in the building right now, man? Got nostalgia. I see you. Motivated and dedicated. I see you. What I see you. 803, I see you. H Diamond, I see you. Facewell, I see you. Cameron, I see you. See me over here squinting, man. This old man eyes. Ready? Y'all ready? Listen, I'm gonna go to we did 3 beats tonight. So for those who came in late, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna play some of those beats. And for those who wasn't here yesterday, I'm gonna play some of those yesterday. Yesterday was ill too. You know what I mean? The day before yesterday was even iller. That was in my West Coast bag. It's iller, you know what I mean? And we just do all types of stuff, man. It's all types of beats. It's not really like, you know, that's probably one thing that I would tell producers now is you definitely want to have what I would say a signature sound. You know, whether it be heat makers, whether it be Neptune, Swiss, you know, you got to have a signature sound. I think even though I like versatility, I think with versatility you kind of get lost. You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of get lost. Like people don't like recognize your signature. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna play the first beat on it so y'all can hear it, man. And you just coming in. What we doing here is we doing music production. We answering questions on the music business. It's multi-platinum producers, Arkatech Beatz. I'm your main man, Juggernaut. It's the first beat. Let's go that we did at 9 o'clock. If you're coming in every day, we're here at 9 o'clock. That's the live. Let's go. I need y'all to share the live. This one go crazy. We got the right tempo. I need y'all to share the live, man. Share the live. You gotta ride down with the windows down on this one. I say if music don't make you want to drive fast and crash out, it ain't doing nothing for you. Let's go. Crash out. Let's go. Thank you everybody that's following. New followers, I appreciate you. Appreciate those people dropping them super chats. Appreciate you. Appreciate you dropping them diamonds and roses. Appreciate you. Let's go. I appreciate everybody that's sharing the live, man. Share the live. Make sure y'all tag somebody, man. Tag your favorite artist. Tag who you want us to work with. Gotta drop a bomb on that. Let's go. Gary Phillips, everything is for sale. The question is, you got the right price. Let's go. Make sure y'all sharing that live, man. Make sure y'all like the live. Multi-platinum producers, Arkatech Beatz.
Arkatech Beatz.
Let's go. This was beat number 2. Y'all liking the live, man. Fourth one. Now, for those who weren't here yesterday, if you wasn't here yesterday, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play what we worked on yesterday for those who wasn't here. Y'all ready? Who's in the live? Who's ready? Who's ready to hear what we did yesterday? And this is why it's so important that you come every night to see what we cooking. That's number one. Number two, y'all, it's nothing but free game, man. I'm giving out a lot of game right now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of game. Especially when we talk about super fans, you definitely want to get this book, super fans. It's you got to understand what's being built now in 2025. It's not like the old school music business. For those trying to get in, you got to know your music publishing. That's going to be your primary source of income. You got to know how to do that, and then you got to also know how to set up your business structures for your music. Not only are you a musician, but you're also a business. You got to understand that when you make your music, when you make the music, it now becomes a tangible item. It's business. Now it's a copyright. It has value. You have to remember that. Ready? Let's go on beat number 1 from yesterday. Yeah, ready? Let's go. Share the live. Where's the lights at, man? Y'all playing. Let's go. Where the lights at? Let's go. It's Arkatech Beatz, man. It's your main man, Juggernaut. A.K.A. Juggernaut the Tyrant. Let's go. We make your beats, man. Sunday night. Yesterday. If you wasn't here, man, you missed out on some doozies, man. You missed out on some doozies. Al, what up? Al Fat Born Thug. I know what it is. Come on. Sharing the live, man. Come on. That classic boom bap right there. Shout out to all the new followers. Shout out to everybody that likes the live. Shout out to everybody that's dropping gifts. Make sure y'all liking the live. Come on now. Y'all know what it is. So that was the joint from yesterday. Just telling you, you gotta tune in, man. It's just crazy from night to night. I think this was my favorite one from last night. Khaled, I see you. Justin, I see you. Big Drip, I see you. Facebook, I see you. need some of the I need some of the illest cats, man. Like, you know, like hip hop right now is totally wide open, man. Drake and them guys with the battle basically flipped the game on its head. Now everybody want to listen to lyrics. Now is the time for the real rappers to rise up and for real hip hop to come back. But the question is, who's going to be able to do real hip hop and manage their social media the right way to get to that next level? Come on, let's go. One here aboard, man. What's up, man? You late to the game. Share the live. Everybody share the live. Y'all ready? My man, one here aboard. Look on here aboard. You late, man. We've been here now for what? We going on 2 hours. All right. For those who wasn't here at the beginning of the live, it was beat number 1. We do this before we finish the live off. I want everybody to tell me which beat they like the most. You know, let's go. This is the beats from today. Let's go. Every day. We on here every night.
Arkatech Beatz.
That's beat number 1. Gonna beat number 2. go to beat number 3. Let's go. Beat number 3 on its way. So which one is it? Is it number 1, number 2, or number 3? Which one is the top one? I got about 5 minutes on answering them questions. Everybody saying number 1, number 3, number 1. It looks like number 1 is getting ready to make the move on them. Everybody saying number 1, number 1. Number 2. On here, boy says number 2. Says fire 2. Listen, we build these things live, man. You know, we get on here, we build it. You know what I mean? We make it happen. Who got any industry questions, music business questions, what you want to ask? The floor is open. Ask me anything. And while we doing that, we're going to play number 1 while we waiting for some answers. Questions. I see you. Yo, that is my live for tonight, man. Make sure y'all tuning in tomorrow, same time, same channel, 9 o'clock. We making it do what it do. Make sure y'all checking us out at arkatechbeatz.com, following everything at Arkatech Beatz, YouTube, everything Arkatech Beatz. If you want to catch the lives, they are all streaming on YouTube. They're on YouTube, so you can see the whole thing from beginning to end. You can watch all of the lives there. Yeah, I'm on every day, bro. I'm on every day till I can't stream no more. I'm doing the Casanat. Shout out to Casanat, Phantom, and all of them. You know what I mean? I'm streaming every day. I don't even know why, but I'm gonna do it every day until I don't know. I'm just like, I just feel the need to do it. I don't know why. You know, I'm really a guy that really don't really like the limelight like that. You think go for the bag? There ain't no bags here, bro. Ain't no bags in this, man. You know? At least not for the old guys, man. The young guys, maybe. You know what I'm saying? The old guys, not so much. You know? But yeah, if what we trying to do, if you're trying to learn, listen, man, I think that, you know, you might want to invest in an NPC. If you can't get a brand new one, get one used. You know what I'm saying? Secondhand joint. You know what I mean? just buy it from a reputable spot, maybe like, either B&H or American Music Supply. Sometimes they have like a dent and scratch. And, just put it on a monthly payment plan if you need to. My first set of equipment, I put that stuff on all my credit cards. I maxed out my credit cards. I maxed out all my credit cards. And I tell people to do that, but, that's what I did when I was coming up. And I got my equipment, man, and I never looked back. I got a TikTok store, but I don't understand what the situation is with it. I'm going to try to reconnect it. It was connected for a while, but I don't know what happened with it. But I'm gonna try to redo it again. Try to get everything connected on it. What else? Everything else is connected though. My YouTube is connected to my website in the store. My Facebook, same thing. My X account is connected. It's just a TikTok. You know what I'm saying? And TikTok is funny like that because we verified on everything else for TikTok. We verified on IG and Facebook and all of that. But when we get here, they be acting funny with us. Appreciate you. Do you have an NPC on there? Nah, not an NPC on not on the website, but I could probably have one on our Amazon store. I'll figure that out and I'll let you know about that. Cat's asking me what made me get into music. It's like when we was coming up, we had nothing else to do. You know what I'm saying? We had to we just had to listen to music. You know what I'm saying? Coming up from where we was from, in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? So if you wasn't into if you wasn't into sports and stuff, but for me, I was before I was doing a lot of I was doing a lot of weightlifting back then, boxing, and then scholastic wrestling back then. And then I used to just kind of dabble in a little bit of the music stuff. I had a cat up the block that used to have some music, and I went to the studio with him. I went to the studio with him one night, and then the rest is history. You know what I'm saying? I just started looking to get equipment and just went on from there. But my parents had put us in piano lessons and stuff when we was young, but I never really thought that I was gonna really get into music. You know what I mean? But rest in peace to my parents. They let me put the first studio in the house in the Bronx. I used to have the entire hood in the house. The whole hood used to be in the house. Trying to make music back then. What else? I had a few more minutes before I jump off. Those was the days, man, trying to make music back then. Just trying to figure it out. And then I got up with my cousin. My cousin was he went to Institute of Audio Research to be an audio engineer. Then he wound up getting an internship at Loud Records. New World Media, man. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. But listen, I got again, man. There's a lot of music out there. We got our podcast about the music business. We talk about the music business. We talk about things that you should know in the music business, about your publishing, about your copyrights, that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Our website has we have a newsletter. Got about 7,000 people on the newsletter. You know what I mean? That again, just trying to teach people the music business, man. You know what I mean? Trying people to learn. Just tired of people taking advantage of us, if you know what I mean. Kind of tired of it, being taken advantage of. So I'm going to take all the information, all the things that happened to us, the things that were good, bad, not so good, in the middle. And I'll just share that so that you can kind of learn from our experiences. And that's the main thing, is just learning from our experiences. People don't got to go through what they're going through if they just ask the right questions and get the right mentors. That's probably the main thing. We didn't have the benefit of the mentors. We didn't have the benefit of the internet. We didn't have the benefit of this. I couldn't watch Pete Rock or Premier Cook Up. We couldn't watch that. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't watch it. That's not something that could happen. We have our own label. Our label is Arkatech Beatz Entertainment. It's distributed by Sony and the Orchard. We've had our distribution deal now maybe over 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we have that already. You know what I'm saying? So we put out certain things, it just depends. We're waiting for the right collaborations, to put out the right songs and stuff, but a lot of red tape, I think that's really the main thing with us, is that it's a lot of red tape, and there's no real support in today's music business, if that makes sense. And if there is support, it costs a lot. It costs more than it should. And then at the rate that you have to recoup it at, it starts not to be really worth it. You know what I mean? So we're going to be doing some more independent releases. Excuse me. Some releases that are like, instrumental bass and stuff like that. Just depending on, who we want to deal with. And then some unreleased stuff. With that being said, I want to tell y'all thank you. We're here every night at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Everybody be safe out there, man. Smooth, I appreciate that, man. Eric late to the party. Move out. Yeah. What up? Shout out to Pabs. Shout out to Drew. Shamel. Those are the beats that we worked on tonight. If you was in the live from 9 o'clock, I built all those beats in real time, walked everybody through what we was doing. You know what I mean? So, if you're late to the live, I apologize. We've been on for 2 hours. We getting ready to jump off. If anything, I will be back here tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be prepared to learn. Be prepared to share the live. Be prepared to rock out. Be prepared to get the jewels and the gems. Just be prepared to rock out, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Let's go.
Arkatech